So yeah, it's just going to be a start 10 Superflex, and we'll let you.
This is Dynasty, correct?
Yes. Yeah, and next week, it's really going to get
Shane's face
up.
when I said that. He wanted to reach through the screen and just start unloading punches.
Dude, Jacob, how was your birthday, man?
How was your birthday, man?
Oh, it was fun. Yeah,
a little bit.
I mean, I didn't get into anything too crazy on the Wednesday because it's a Wednesday. And then we went out the Friday.
Nice, dude. But you did get crazy on Friday, huh?
I mean, not too crazy. I'm not that crazy of a person anymore. I'm not like Chase, where he's kept the crazy going deep into his 30s, or Shane into his 60s. But you know,
oh my god.
Well,
I'll say
I am going to go ahead and start the draft, just because I know Shane's got to run early, and then we'll hopefully everybody will jump in. So.
Hey, if you're having issues, by the way, jumping in on desktop, go back to the invitation that Gator Jay originally sent you and join through that, and you should be fine. I know that we were having a few issues with people joining the draft through desktop, at least. I'm not sure about mobile, but desktop, yeah.
Yep.
Let's go. Balls' life is right. It is mock draft season, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, I'm clicking that start button, and we're going to get going. Ooh, we got to turn it down.
Oh, it's my turn to pick.
Oh, yeah, you're on the clock there, Shane.
Oh, shit. I only got 55 seconds.
Did you say for the people what the terms are?
This is a 12-team Superflex start 10. We got a 1-minute clock.
Is there any PC?
Excuse me?
Is there any points per carry?
No.
6-point passing touchdowns?
Yes.
Any bonuses for rushing yards?
It is not.
Give it a rest.
God, Shane,
it is PPR though, right? It's PPR.
PPR, yes. Okay. So while Shane's on the clock.
Oh, is it tight end premium?
No tight end premium, and we're going to kick it off.
This is Fantasy Intervention. Now here to intervene with your fantasy life, Shane Manila, Jacob Sanderson, and Chase Vernon.
What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome into Fantasy Intervention. I am your co-host, Fantasy J77, over there on Twitter. Here again with me, my co-host, FF_intervention, Chase Vernon. How are we tonight, sir?
Woo, stumbled a little bit through that, man. I've had a couple of those. Don't worry. We'll keep going strong.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've got like 4 things on the screen going at the same time. Your new setup is looking really hot. So... But how are you tonight, sir?
Dude, I'm doing well, man. I'm ready to rock and roll. I haven't done a single mock draft yet, so this is the first of many to come. Ready to rock and roll.
Right on, right on. And the life lesson teacher himself, Shane Manila.
Hey,
that Shane is the worst. How are we tonight, sir?
I'm great, ready to rock. I'm already winning this fucking this draft. I appreciate Kev going with Josh Allen incorrectly at the 101 and letting me get Mahomes at 102. My dude.
I appreciate Moon Vibes. We already have our one auto drafter tonight. So we got a CMC
Christian McCaffrey at 103. You don't like to see that in a Super.
Well, I mean, he didn't make the pick. He auto drafted, and it just defaults to their like single quarterback redraft ADP. I think.
I mean, either way, yeah, we don't like him. So can we fix that pick and just kick this dude out? Who was that? Who's Moon Vibes?
I need to I'm gonna try to DM him and see if he's alive.
We got another auto drafter. Is Faith on auto draft?
Faith.
Although at least that's a more viable pick at least.
Right.
Yeah, I don't mind Jamar Chase there.
That's fine. That's more viable.
You don't mind Jamar Chase there. That's the wrong fucking answer. There's Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence.
Okay,
without a doubt.
Look,
Without a doubt.
there will in every draft that you have in Dynasty, there's going to be some donkey who's going to take a wide receiver in the middle of the first round instead of a quarterback. That's built in. That's a built-in feature.
Right.
Nobody's taking Christian McCaffrey at the
103.
That's a goof.
103 is definitely wrong. Trevor Lawrence, Gator Jay taking him over Lamar Jackson.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. Well, because I have correctly predicted the QB1 for next year is going to be Trevor Lawrence.
Can I just say the sounds on Sleeper for auto drafting are so much better or when you get your draft pick instead of wow. It's actually like a normal sound right now. Oh man. All right. So I'm between Justin Fields right now, Kyler Murray. Honestly, like I feel like I could take Justin Jefferson at the 110, although I know that it wouldn't be ideal. But
I mean, if you are going to take a wide receiver, this is where one of those two should start coming into play.
Yeah, it's right here, but just because we don't know Justin Fields' future, we don't know if they're going to try and beef it up, work on the defense this upcoming year, if he's going to end up getting hurt again throughout the season, the hits that he's going to take. That was one of the biggest criticisms that he had, is that he couldn't read the blitz. So at this point, I feel like Justin Fields just has more value, although I don't like him as much as Justin Jefferson. So I'm going to take Justin Fields and see if I can later package it to acquire Justin Jefferson and somebody else in exchange for Justin Fields.
So Chase going with the fun method of drafting, where you don't draft for your team construction. Actually, you draft for future trades that you have already worked out in your head.
To an extent.
Okay.
I still don't think it's I don't think they're that far apart in value to where like you could be like, oh, I definitely want Justin Jefferson over Justin Fields, or I definitely want Justin Fields over Jamar Jefferson. So at this point, I'll take the guy that I think is going to have more value come to the start of the season. And all it's going to take is the Bears drafting like a top quarterback, a wide receiver in the first 2 rounds for Justin Fields' value to shoot up. I think that we're talking about playing with house money at that point.
Are we going to get an auto drafter from the guy who's supposed to co-host the show tonight?
Yeah. Coop is on a plane or just landing, so he's drunk on a plane probably by now, going to Vegas.
Come on. Jeez, what he thinks he's going to be a dad. You're going to be a dad. You should be more responsible.
Well, he's on a plane.
I love Herm's comment. Herm's over here. Man, Herm's made a great pick. Smart guy.
That's what Herms does. Herms makes good picks. AJ Brown in the first. You will a lot of interesting picks. I'm going to go with the Christian McCaffrey.
Brutal pick, buddy. Yeah, no. The thing is, everyone who auto picks is going to make Shane mad, because Shane's one of the Superflex traditionalists. I mean, I agree with you, but I'm just gonna.
Should I assign? Should Gator Jay assign the player here? Like, should we go ahead and make it Kyler Murray like it should be?
Yes.
Well, we should. I mean, that just seems.
We should have done that.
But all right.
At Christian McCaffrey. Now the whole draft is fucked. But if we would like to.
It's one pick.
Oh, okay.
It's one pick.
Did we make it Kyler Murray? All right.
I'll make it Kyler Murray right there. So what? That's what we'll do is when we come up.
Okay. Well, we're not. I don't like this idea of just circumventing the ADP to put in whoever we think is the best pick. That's not gonna. That was gonna be a CeeDee Lamb pick all over it.
Yeah, but that's not That's not real ADP.
That is real ADP.
That is not dude.
That is real ADP. The sentiment, the public is not a fan of Kyler Murray right now. The public is wrong, but the public does not have a lot of love for.
The public is wrong.
K1.
The public is often wrong. I mean, they're sheep, and they're lemmings. They just follow each other off the cliff.
Who's Arizona going to bring in for their offensive coordinator now? They brought in Gannon as their head coach.
I don't know, but I'll tell you this. I hope Gannon has a lot to do with that defense, because there's going to be some high-scoring affairs in the desert, man, because he is a terrible
when did people turn on him?
Coach.
People loved him until like 1 week ago when they couldn't defend on a slip and slide.
Philadelphia always hated him because it took 8 fucking Pro Bowl players for him to put up a decent defense, and then he got exposed on 2 consecutive drives in the Super Bowl on the same fucking play.
Okay, I mean, in fairness,
stop it.
They were playing on a slip and slide.
Stop it. I don't.
Did he watch all the tape of like their pass rushers trying to get off the edge and they're falling down? Like, what do you want?
That had absolutely nothing to do with the.
You don't think that the field not functioning had nothing to do with their defense?
It had nothing to do with the 2 touchdowns that Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney.
Oh, okay. That was
literally nothing. It was the same play. And it was
So
literally the
as
same play they ran against them by Jacksonville 4 weeks ago.
Yep, Agnew. Yep.
So
as
really you're mad about one play because you can't even be mad about the first one. So you're mad that they didn't adjust for the second play.
I mean, the second time when they do the same exact thing, yes, they're just like, you know what? We're really going to confuse you. We're just going to do it on the other side of the field. And Gannon was like, oh, I don't know what that is. Fucking loser, piece of shit.
So as an
Russell
Eagles
Wilson.
fan, are you
Did
more
you say Russell Wilson, Gator Jay?
Yes, sir, buddy. I believe in that
No.
Sean Payton. I believe in that Sean
Second
Payton.
round? What is this?
Oh my
I believe in
God.
Sean Payton right there.
I believe in ADP.
So as an Eagles fan, are you more upset about the Steichen hire to the Colts, or are you more upset about I guess you're not upset at all about Gannon.
No, fuck Gannon. We were more upset when it was taking so long. Like on Tuesday, we were like, please get him
There's
out.
your first rookie going off the board.
Bijan.
Bijan Robinson at 2.8.
Interesting. So
How is Najee Harris still going so high?
Well, I don't know, but I thought I was going to get Bijan. I thought I was going to get Bijan and a tight end on this turn. That would have been incredible. But
I got no one left in my queue.
I'll take Pitts. But it was looking like a Bijan plus Pitts or Andrews turn was potentially in my future. I would have been jumping for joy. I agree with Scott Connor making fun of you, Chase. Taylor over Deshaun Watson is malpractice.
It's terrible. And I'm going to go ahead, and this always works out well for me, is drafting these rookie quarterbacks early in a Superflex draft. That's never burned me at all.
I love having Scott in here just roasting people's picks. That's gonna be
he's gonna do that
the
next.
most fun part of my entire night.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next week as well because Scott's gonna join us next week.
Boom.
Really? Oh, I wasn't gonna be there next week, but now I will.
You were gonna take a week off. Now you're gonna come and hang out with
Boom.
us.
I've been on an alternating week schedule, but I wouldn't miss doing it with Scott for the world. Okay, this is a Superflex.
Someone drafted Najee?
Where
early
auto.
On purpose?
That was the auto.
Come on, auto. The auto drafter should be banned. I want to at Sleeper and be like, your auto drafting skills.
There's just a lot of guys who shouldn't be available. People have been drafting poorly.
That's what I said. We should auto assign it.
I can't
when
even
it gets
decide.
there.
I can't even decide who I want to pick because there's so many. There's so many good picks available. Let's see here. I got 20 seconds.
24, yep.
So the pick just like absolutely should be Mark Andrews here. And I'm considering doing that even though I already have a tight end.
In a non-Superflex?
You mean a non-tight end premium?
I mean, that doesn't really matter.
Sorry.
Scarcity is way higher. I'm not going to do that though. I'll take Brees Hall.
So Jacob, the same question to you. Are you as a Colts fan excited to have Shane Steichen running over Jeff Saturday running the team?
Oh my God. I have actual hope as a Colts fan again. I didn't know
someone took Jonathan Taylor over Watson.
Yeah, that was Chase.
Jesus, Chase, what is wrong with you?
I don't want Deshaun Watson to put up 20 points one game last year.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's a run-first offense. I don't want anything to do with that.
Dude,
I don't want anything to do with that.
I need you, Chase. I need you to join a Dynasty Trades in 5 league, listener league. Okay, I need you to.
Shane, I in the only league that you and I have been in together,
there was no money involved.
I got dominated. You got like last place.
It was a zero money league. So do you know how much I cared about it? Do you know how much I cared about it?
I'm just saying.
I'm literally begging someone to take Mark Andrews. I'm losing my mind. Like this guy, Mark Andrews should be an early second round pick. This is insanity. Scott's going to do the right thing. I have faith. I have faith that Scott understands positional scarcity in Dynasty, unlike the rest of you crazy people.
I think once you get past like Kelsey, they're all the same guy, right?
No.
Yeah, pretty much. But on Dynasty, Kelsey for me is not the 101 in Dynasty. It's Hawkinson.
Oh,
what the fuck, Chase? Is it just bad take after bad take tonight?
I just wanted to get a reaction.
My head is going to explode.
Oh, I had faith in Scott, but no longer. I thought that Scott would do the right thing, but he doesn't care. He wants 14 points per game from a wide receiver instead of
Well, he's thinking along the lines of Lamar Jackson going to Atlanta and then having the stack with him in London.
Oh,
Did
I
you
see.
take Drake London?
That's truly a galaxy brain idea. Instead of stacking Lamar Jackson with Mark Andrews, we'll stack him with the team that he has a 3% chance of playing on.
I'm thinking, and I could be wrong. It could be Drake London's like 25%.
Chase is going to take
as a
Hawkinson
rookie.
here for sure. He's just
He's gonna do it with like 3 seconds left.
Yeah.
Nico Collins available?
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the board.
Dude, honestly, like I thought about that first. No, I'm just kidding. I got to go with Tua here. I think Tua is the right pick. I think it's the right play. They said that they have 100% confidence that he's going to be the starter for 2023, and he was really good while he did play. So I'm going to go ahead and take the guy that should be a stud, and hopefully will be far and away from concussions by then. Once again, that might be a trade asset that I leverage later on in the season if he does well.
I'm not that offended by that pick. That's okay.
Yeah, pair him up with Justin
like
Fields, get two young quarterbacks to pair with each other for hopefully, pending their careers ending from Justin Fields taking hits below the knees and Tua Tagovailoa taking hits above the shoulders. Like outside of that situation.
Oh, that's a good pick.
That's interesting, Nate. I like that pick.
Yeah, I like the ETN.
Wait, this is third round reversal, so I go in 2 picks, right?
That would be 4th round reversal.
Yeah, we're already in the 3rd round. Oh yeah, we did that. I'd like to make a trade.
I knew that.
Trade my pick with Coop. Give him my next.
I knew that was coming. What do we want to do here with Coop?
Give him my 4-11 and the 5-2.
Give him Mark Andrews.
Make the trade.
Don't do that.
Jay, make the trade. Make the trade.
No trade.
We ain't making no trade.
I'm leaving now.
Give him I don't know. Give him fucking Zeke or something.
Give him Mark Andrews. Give him Mark Andrews.
No. Make the trade.
Oh,
He's
congrats.
got
I'm glad we get the auto pick the gift.
Timeout again.
Scarcity.
Should have let me trade.
And then do
T. Higgins feels like just a natural pick here. Or one of the running backs. Kenneth Walker would be a natural ADP pick here.
Honestly, I would do Saquon Barkley because this is like a immediate win team, and with the running back class, you can get another young rookie to come in. I think Saquon Barkley is the move.
Sure.
Is Nate Markham actually on our listening to our show? Because I haven't seen any comments from him.
No, I think he's actually. They've got a show going on right now, so he's actually drafting while he's on his show.
That's awesome.
And that's a good point, Scott. I don't know why we aren't hearing anything about to his extension.
Because he has repeated concussions, and Miami wants absolutely no parts of signing that to a long-term deal.
To Dynasty Hot Sauce Pod in the chat, he said, "What's going on here?"
We're doing a mock
drafting.
We're doing a mock
drafting.
Dude, should we bring in Larry? Should we bring in Larry Monkey to draft for?
Yes.
Andrew Cooper?
Yeah, go ahead.
He would have to come on the show.
Larry's a good drafter, and he would have been
here.
As long as he doesn't send you trade offers, he's a decent dude.
Yeah,
the trade offers are fucking trash.
Let me send an invite, Larry Monkey. If you're around, I'm sending it to you on Twitter.
He said he's free.
Of course he is.
And you're up. You're on the clock there, Chase. By the way.
Oh shit! Oh crap! Hold on, I'll send it to you in 1 second.
Give him that free assistance.
Fuck me. All right.
Real quick, I'm doing the show sheet for my next show. Todd McShay, he did have Anthony Richardson going to the Colts today, right? In his latest mock draft.
Yeah, he did. I think at 101. Yeah, which is insane.
He has them trading up to 101.
Yeah, them trading up to 101 for the privilege of taking Anthony Richardson at 101, despite no reports by anyone that anyone at 2 or 3 will be taking Anthony Richardson. So
okay. I think they could stay at 109 and just get him, but
we have the 104 actually, Shane.
104. They could get him at 104.
Yeah, I think we could. I'm fine with whoever, man. I'm just so excited to have a rookie quarterback to root for in my life again. So I hope that it's Young or Stroud, but if it's Will Levis, I will love him like a son. Yeah.
No, you won't. You'll quickly hate him.
I will.
Carson Wentz Part 2.
I will. I'll get on board with Mr. Levis. I will. I'm not sure if I'll order a Will Levis jersey, but I will definitely order Levi's jeans.
Yeah. I would not order a Will Levis jersey because, well, he'll be out of the league in 4 years.
It's probably a bad pick right there. But...
I mean, look, here's the thing. The quarterbacks that Twitter all decides are bad have a pretty good track record. We used to be like, oh, I don't want anything to do with Justin Herbert. I don't want anything to do with Josh Allen. I don't want anything to do with Justin Herbert. The only one that we were right about as a Twitter hive mind was Zach Wilson.
But Justin Herbert was good in college. It was always what
and yet his
weirded me out.
ADP is sliding.
Yeah. I know.
I had so
definitely
many.
know that.
I have so many shares of Justin Herbert. It's nuts. Like I have him in every league.
Well, you're just great.
Well, duh. I mean, look at my draft so far. It's killer. No, I actually meant to take DK Metcalf in my last pick, and it ended up auto drafting me. Oh, look, I'm on auto right now. Take me off auto. How does that happen?
Oh yeah, you auto drafted DeAndre Swift. Okay,
I did. He was the next one up. He was honestly like I love DeAndre Swift, so I'm not mad at the pick, but I didn't mean to take DK Metcalf because I wanted to grab one of these rookie running backs a little later. And now I can't.
I get to pick a second quarterback in the 4th, and what? This is incredible. Yeah, I'll take Bryce Young. Great.
Is it my turn?
There are 2 different teams that
don't
have 2 quarterbacks. I think we've probably, don't have any quarterbacks.
You let me get the QB1 of the class.
Yep.
In the 5th round. Is it the 5th round? 4th round.
Well, in the 5th round, you can take the QB1 of the class. Will Levis is available.
Wow. You guys. Shit.
You guys are actual morons for letting me and Shane get Stroud and Young in the late 4th.
There is absolutely. Look, I got to be honest with you. I was looking at Stroud in the 2nd round. And in a real Superflex draft where there was money on the board, there's no way that Young and Stroud fall this far in the draft. Not a chance in the hell. Literally, not one of these. Did someone draft Joe fucking Mixon?
Yeah, someone drafted. Yeah. Well, that was an auto draft.
The auto draft again.
I'm gonna fuck auto draft.
So next time that we do one of these, and it's we just make it 2 quarterback to push everything up because this is absolutely outrageous, and that way it will be the correct.
Yeah, I want our listeners not to take anything away from this draft.
No,
because there is absolutely no way in fuck that any of this would have happened.
No, hey, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
right. I mean, Shane, this would be a good chance for you to take like Dalton Schultz, I think.
TJ Hawkinson.
See, here's the problem. So you got Larry.
Great things about Kenny Pickett.
Shane, I don't know how to remove anybody off of here. So
no, we wouldn't remove him. We would just do the pick for itself.
You guys are making my life. Like these are 2 guys that I was debating at the 304, and I get them both here. I'll take Jahmyr Gibbs. I'll just bam that up right here.
Like it.
I don't have a wide receiver yet, which I'm loving this build right now. We'll take.
I won't lie to you. I didn't notice that Jahmyr Gibbs was on the board because I probably would have grabbed him as my hero RB. But such is life.
It's great. We're drafting my
shit! I sent it to the Dynasty Hot Sauce, but that's why.
Here.
You sent it to the Dynasty Hot Sauce pod and not to Larry.
Well, no, it's to Larry, but it was to the wrong account because there it is. Boom, he's got it. All right.
All right. At some point, I guess I got to take some wide receivers.
Yeah, I know. I hear you on that one. Dude, it's been it's so different compared to what it was like years ago in terms of like the youth and where the youth goes in dynasty drafts at the wide receiver position. I mean, we were seeing like rookie wide receivers going like the 7th round years ago. And now I went back and looked at a couple of the different ones for ADP and rookie drafts, and the majority of the wide receiver rookie selections for the top 3 wide receivers were rounds like 6, 7, 8. And over the past few, we've just seen them explode onto the scene. So you can't wait on young wide receivers like you used to be able to.
No, and I think that's the market is corrected. It's realized, you know what, this is the cheapest I'm ever going to get them, right? Like, can if you try to go get Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, CD Lamb, you have to pay out of the asshole. So you're better off saying, you know what, let me go get Garrett Wilson in the 3rd. If I don't get him in a rookie draft, because that's going to be your cheapest shot to take on him. And I think we're just less risk adverse than our predecessors who are just basically pansies. Look, you know what I mean? They originally played in standard leagues. So that tells you all you need to know about.
I agree with you guys both that it's been a market correction. I mean, it's entirely changed how I draft. Like even just a few years ago, when I was doing Dynasty stuff, like I would always be taking a ton of young wide receivers, and now I'm usually not. Like they're getting pushed up so much, which I think is smart to an extent, but often you wind up paying quite a hefty price tag for not a whole ton of value over replacement when you're drafting these guys at round 2, round 3, round 4, where we used to be able to get guys in round 4, round 5, round 6. So I wind up taking a lot more dusty old receivers in rounds.
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett's been like the mascot of my dynasty teams the last couple of years.
Right.
So we got Larry jumping in from Dynasty Hot Sauce.
Yo.
What's happening?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Larry, real quick, but Jamie, you're a dickhead for taking Hawkinson, and I hate you.
Oh no.
He did what?
He took Hawkinson, man. He knew that was going to be my next player. Damn it. All right, I'm going Deebo Samuel. I think this is another staple for a guy that's completely underrated in terms of draft value in comparison to where he should be ranked for the wide receiver position. Just because he's a little bit older. I think that Deebo Samuel still has some years left, and he was still somewhat efficient this past year in terms of being a starter. He shouldn't have been your wide receiver 1, but as wide receiver 2, he was good enough.
Not Deebo there.
So we're going to let Larry jump in right here and pick these next two for for
come on, monkey.
Yeah.
What is this? What am I even doing?
Is Colin sleeping? Is that why you're able to draft?
Oh, dude, it's done. He's sleeping. He's good.
For the next hour at least.
No. He's done. He's done. We got 50 seconds here, so we can talk about that. I don't even know.
Superflex non-tight end premium. We should have sent him an invite to the league. As well.
That's what I was trying to tell you to do is send the invite there. But
can you pull up the available players?
Best QB available right now. What's best QB available?
Kirk Cousins.
Pull up the best available players.
So real quick, Todd McShay's draft's only on ESPN Plus. Does anyone have access to? Can I get someone's password to ESPN Plus? Because I am not paying for that trash.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Am I going to get auto picked? Give me the best wide receivers.
Pick someone.
You got 14 seconds. There you go. You're looking at him.
He's going to take.
Give me Quentin Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pause it. Go back to
or Nick Chubb, I guess.
No, we're going to assign that to you.
Quentin Johnson, Nick Chubb, they sound alike, they play alike, similar position. What's the difference, really?
They're both dudes that play football.
Yeah.
All right, who's you?
QJ, baby. QJ. Oh, let's see what I got. Okay, so let's look at the builds here. Kyler Murray. So we're kind of playing for next year already. Oh.
Yeah, I think this is a team that is aiming for 2023 having a win. And then possibly still having a win for 2024 and 2025.
Aiming for a win in 2023. We have no quarterback 1 in the year 2023.
So Trey Lance is gone, huh?
Yeah, I think this might be a Captain Kirk spot, honestly.
I mean, you still got like probably the quarterback 1 on the year, Brock Purdy, right?
I don't know, man.
For normal football, not for fantasy.
Give me the flex. Give me the flex sort it out via flex. Pollard, Kamara.
Oh God, pick someone.
He doesn't even have access to his own thing, so.
Well, he's a married man. So that's
all right, give me back. Okay, go back to the. I'm holding out on the QB.
Goodness.
I'm not drafting a QB. Give me what am I? How many wide receivers do I have?
AJ Brown and Quentin Johnston.
All right.
Larry, I'm going to try and send you.
Yeah, give me DJ Moore. Only because I'm staring at him right there.
So let me ask you this.
Over Terry McLaurin.
So let me ask you this, guys, because my co-host is bringing up a good point. One of my other co-hosts, because everyone's my co-host.
Yep.
But Scott Connor mentioning that several of us are taking players over Anthony Richardson. Reasons not entirely.
Shut up.
No, I talked to board. Whatever.
You know what? No. I was debating between Richardson, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just hold off on the QB.
And instead, you took.
I took DJ Moore. Yeah.
DJ Moore. So you took a high-end wide receiver 2 over. Could be Jalen Hurts.
Well, I mean, how many starters are we dealing with here?
At least 10.
10. Start 3 wide receiver. Or is it 2, and
2, 3, 2, 3, and 2. So two running back, 3 wide receiver, 2 flex.
All right. So in that type of format, I do like to load up on the wide receiver. I'm not sure if DJ Moore, if I had like the controls, I would have made that pick right when I was all said and done. But I'm okay with the DJ Moore pick right there. Why not? So I mean,
hey, you know what's kind of funny is Scott. I think that he might like mobile quarterbacks. I'm not really sure.
See, Scott just did that though, just to get under my skin.
But as an aside, who doesn't like mobile quarterbacks? Like that's
I'm
a
just
cheat
kidding.
code.
I'm a fan.
Hey, at least like that once one of them gets hurt, then another one can step up because he has 4 of them now. So at least he has handcuffs to. Handcuffs to an extent.
Let me ask you this: outside of Deshaun Watson's time missed due to other issues, how many games has he missed because of injury?
He misses games every season to injury. He only played 4 games in his rookie season because of
one injury. He had one.
No, he had more. He had more than that.
Yeah,
and it was on non-contact, wasn't it? So it had nothing to
matter.
do with him being a mobile quarterback. And Lamar Jackson, the only reason he didn't finish the season last year is because the Ravens didn't give him a contract as they should have. And I would have sat out too until I got my money. Just saying.
So you think he actually sat out?
He misses games every year. I'm looking at it right now. He misses games every year due to injury.
How many?
At least 5 right now, and I'm not even done with.
In his
5 every year.
5 every year. That seems.
Shane, you got 25 seconds.
Oh shit! I'm on the clock.
No, I took Christian Watson as my first receiver because I like upside at the wide receiver position. Since it's a position that doesn't really matter. Yeah, Shane took my next pick for sure.
I have to take him there.
Take Levis.
Yeah, I have to. I didn't have a choice.
I appreciate you not making me do something I didn't want to do though, so that was nice.
Zach Charbonnet just hanging out there.
Yeah, so he missed 5 games. He misses 5 games per season due to injury from 2017 to 2020.
I feel like you're averaging out when most of those injuries occurred in one season.
No, it's
most
7,
of those games are due to one injury. Yeah.
Literally.
Well, it's about 2 games, 3 games per season.
Okay, so not a lot. Suck it.
Yeah, well, Lamar Jackson's been having the same issue the past few years.
Oh my god,
bro! Lamar Jackson. The only reason he didn't fucking play last year is because he didn't have a contract, and smartly he was like, "Nah, you didn't pay me. I ain't playing."
I'm not even going to argue this because there would be nothing that would give me greater pleasure than if the fantasy industry can start to reverse they finally figured it out the last couple of years that mobile quarterbacks have a lot of value. Like we used to be able to draft Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen in their second years as late round quarterbacks. Like they finally stopped doing that. And it would give me great pleasure if we could go back to the days of fearing mobile quarterbacks. So I hope this continues. Okay, we have
6
team running back here. 3-0.
6 running backs.
That one upset me. I was absolutely going to take Tony Pollard.
Interesting. Very interesting build.
But I guess I'll just keep taking the year 2 wide receivers instead. So I'll take Traylon Burke.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I got the steal to draft it with Jameson Williams over here. I don't know what you guys are doing. Let me
taking better wide receivers later is what we're doing.
He doesn't give me any rights to the I'd like to show him his message.
The auto drafters are really low.
I already showed him. I already showed his message.
We both showed him.
3 in the 6 hole.
Yeah,
I think we all showed it.
Yeah, we've definitely all shown that one now.
What's with that Brian Robinson? Is that what that is? What's Bijan? Gotcha.
Dude, I thought it was Brian too when it first popped up. I was like, what the f doing? But then I realized immediately that it was Bijan. That's fine.
Good old Brian Robinson in round 2.
That's going to be one of those sleeper tricks, those trading.
Yeah, that was like David Moore and DJ Moore. That was always a good one.
All I know is that my team with Justin Fields, Jonathan Taylor, Tua, DeAndre Swift, Deebo Samuel,
DeAndre Swift,
and Jameson Williams, that most of them will end up being hurt by the time the playoffs roll around. I might not have anybody to play.
Well, but at least they're not mobile quarterbacks, so
Right? Well, no, Justin Fields is.
Oh well, all right. Sorry, you're dead.
This is that high upside team. Upside, possibly no players at the end of the year.
How is I'm just as guilty, but how is Terry McLaurin fallen all the way down?
Because he's a wide receiver too, and
he's the epitome of men. Like when has he ever provided value over replacement in your lineup? Like when has he ever mattered?
I mean, he's a good flex.
Is Anthony Richardson going to be able to get him the ball?
Well, I mean, that's a Shane question, to be honest.
Anthony Richardson's going to be with the Colts. We just discussed that. Todd McShay's got the Colts apparently trading up to 101. I can't confirm that because I don't have ESPN+.
Give me great joy. I would love to see it.
So I'm going to need, again, if anyone's listening and you have a password to ESPN Plus, please hook me up. I will trade passwords to other things. I have HBO Max.
I already told you.
I thought your first. I did not think you were going to lead with HBO.
I have several. Someone hit me up. Let's swap. I feel like there should be a community on Twitter where everyone just shares all their passwords.
Yeah, it's called Pornhub.
It's called
Oh
Reddit.
no, I need
It's
to see
called
the
Reddit.
list. Hey, sort out the names
Oh,
again.
here we go.
Hey, Larry, let's make a trade.
All right.
I offered you. I didn't offer you. I'm going to give you Jarrett Wilson. What do you've got here?
Give me the QBs.
Larry Monkey. No. I'm talking
Hey,
about
Larry,
a
I
real
sent
life
you. Larry, I sent you a DM with.
Yeah,
the
but
access
it just opened up the draft without being able
Oh.
to.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at the screen.
So did anyone? Can I ask? Did anyone have a real strategy in this draft?
Yeah, take the good players that other people weren't taking.
I
Yeah.
like it.
They don't have a rookie slot. Let's see.
No. Well, you want rookies only?
Oh yeah, this is
Well,
it.
It's usually
Huh?
at
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Slim
rookies
pickings.
only. If you click on rookies only, there's Zach Charbonnet, Keyshawn Boutte,
Oh,
Josh Downs, Zach
yeah.
Evans, Sean Tucker, Tank Bigsby, Kendre Miller, Zay Flowers, Jalen Hyatt, who several people have on the, as the
Charbonnet?
wide receiver.
You want Charbonnet?
No. Give me Zach Evans.
All right.
Let's see.
Dude, this is that time of the year where these drafts are a complete shit show, and you get no value from actual ADP that you have to do your own research.
No,
Well,
last year.
Hey, you got one more, Larry.
Oh shit.
I mean, if you didn't have three auto drafters, you would.
Give me go to wide receivers. Give me booty, baby. Give me some booty.
Give me some booty.
Actually, ooh, you know what? Yeah, we'll see if the other guy I want comes back to me.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's go booty.
I want to know who you want, so I can take them.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'll-
But how about last year? All these mock drafts, pre-draft, where all the quarterbacks were going in Superflex. You know, everyone was taking Malik Willis first, and
Yeah, that was bizarre. But I actually had the highlight of our YouTube page was what to do with Malik Willis. It was pretty much just us trashing Malik Willis for the
Those fantasy
entire
receipts
thing.
back?
What's up?
They tweeting again?
They're gone as quickly as they entered, I think.
No, they're
Are they back?
They're tweeting again.
Oh.
They just said they'll see us at the expo 3 minutes ago.
Oh.
Well, that's the first time they've tweeted in 2 months.
Who is it?
Oh, okay.
I wonder who that is.
I
Who
don't know.
that is?
Who dat? I
Who didn't even know, dude? I'm kind of torn, man. Are the Rams going to draft another running back in the first 3
No.
rounds?
No,
Maybe. Maybe not.
no.
Or are they back in love with Cam Akers after realizing that they, missed him so much?
I think
Separation
they're
makes
trying
the
to
heart grow
speculate.
fonder.
I think trying to speculate which teams will replace their replacement level running back is one of the more futile things that we engage in.
Chase auto drafted again with
Oh,
Cam
I didn't
Akers.
mean to do it. Damn it. I want to bring Ayuk. And then
Yeah.
fucking Scott got him. I fucking queued him up. I thought I queued him up. Damn it.
Way
Okay.
to do that, Scott. Way to be
Yeah.
all in,
Maybe
all
you
in
just-
Chase's head.
I didn't even like Brandon Ayuk. And I don't like Deontay Johnson either. I don't like either one of his last two wide receivers. And yet he got the best value on the board with Ayuk. God damn it.
Oh Lord.
Oh, man. I did too much talking, not enough drafting.
Mayor. Was the mayor pick on purpose?
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Wow, that's a good dig, honestly. That's like a nice earnest dig. Is that pick on purpose? I love that.
I like Mayer. I think that he's one of the better tight ends, receiving tight ends we've seen. I think that regardless what team he ends up on, he's going to be utilized in the red zone. I mean, as long as he doesn't end up with, I don't know. I can't think of a team that doesn't really use the tight end in the red zone as much.
I hope so.
But just a tough sell for me to invest in a rookie tight end out of extreme exceptions. Like you just don't really see that much production typically. I don't think he's gonna have the athletic profile to get me sufficiently titillated. So I think I'll probably not be doing that.
Even if he ends up with like the Packers.
Chase, if you ask me ever again in your life if I care about where someone lands, I swear to God.
Landing spot correspondent checking in. Yep, landing spot still doesn't fucking matter.
I care about draft. I mean, he's going to get drafted in round 1, which is cool.
Yeah, he'll be first round pick.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to be a first round pick. And if he goes to a team that doesn't have any wide receivers,
Stop. Just stop.
I mean, do I like him
Doesn't
as much
matter.
as Pat Fryermuth? Do I like him as much as David Njoku? I don't think I do. don't think I do.
I think he's gonna be better than Pat Freiermuth. Freiermuth was
Michael
the day
Meyer?
2 pick.
Well,
Where's,
but he's already proven that he's good in the NFL.
So Mayer is a.
He hasn't done anything in the NFL, and I like.
He's done quite a
Freiermuth.
bit in the NFL.
He's done very little.
He's been up over 20% targets per route run. And
Chase, you're on
I don't
auto
expect
draft,
that on
by the way.
for a while. All right, I got to figure out who I'm going to fucking take. Well, if it was tight on premium, I would take Freiermuth here, but it isn't. I'll take another quarterback. I mean, this guy was legit good last year.
Gino.
Being disrespectful. Gino.
Oh, Moon Vibes just went off and got a wide receiver again.
Moon Vibes is back, and he's actually back now. He's not
There
on
he
drafting
is.
anymore.
It's got your boy Chase Dotson.
That's not my boy.
You
Oh, I'm on the
you
clock.
love when they drafted him. You were excited that
I
night.
was so
Okay.
pissed.
He's all right
I was
this year.
so pissed that they didn't go get Kyle Hamilton. So pissed. That was the moment that I was like, all right, I'm washing my hands of this team completely. I renounced my fandom back in 2020 or 2021. But
You know,
that
every
night
time,
was like,
every
all right,
time
I'm
you,
done.
every time you say you renounce your fandom, it goes back another year every single time. Like it was 2022, now it's already to 2020.
No. It
Oh,
was earlier. It was already
Kev.
earlier.
If Kev's watching this right now, I just want him to know that I'm upset with him.
Josh Downs.
No, I don't give a shit about Josh
Shaka
Downs.
Khan.
Aaron Jones,
Shaka
I like.
Khan. Shaka.
And Shane, you back on the
Nathan-
clock again.
Yeah, I
Been
think-
watching.
Downs.
I kind of want to take Tank Bigsby here and just hope that he gets day 2 capital, but
The
that's
rookie
probably
build.
hoping too much, huh?
He might get
Yeah, but-
day 2 capital. Why not?
I think
Get
he
day 2
will.
capital.
Yeah,
He might
third.
get day 1 from the Cowboys. Who knows?
All right.
Day 1, day
Where you
2.
at,
Get out of
Tank?
here.
Screw up everybody's
Get out of here.
projections, and Tony Pollard fucking completely ruined for his dynasty value. Oh my god! For Tank Bigsby to get the boys.
What? Wait, we're worried about Tony Pollard's dynasty value because of Tank Bigsby.
Yep, 100%. No, because of the Cowboys. Because of landing spot.
Tank Bigsby.
Taking my.
Ah, you
No!
bastard!
God damn it, Shane!
Love me,
I
Cal.
thought he
Dude,
was.
you guys
hot.
are gross.
thought
You
he
guys
was-
really want Calvin Ridley?
Calvin.
Oh,
I
A
was gonna
46-year-old
take him,
wide
but-
receiver. You guys
I was
really
going to
want
take him before Gino, but I was like, nobody will take Calvin Ridley. I'll safely get him back in my hands. Sam Howell. Holy
See-
moly.
Well, I was thinking this
Yeah.
thing along with Jacob there. I was thinking I could probably go ahead and get Keenan and come back and get
All right. I thought I was going to take Calvin
Ridley in the
here.
ninth,
Now my
but-
life has been thrown into pieces.
Yeah.
All right. I don't care. You guys aren't valuing the tight end position appropriately. I'm going to punish the room.
I took,
Uh,
I took Dallas Goddard very
I'll take
earlier
David
ago.
Njoku.
what? All right.
If this draft goes 15 rounds, I might get a second running back.
it only goes 10.
Tyler Algier.
I'm mad about Calvin Ridley. I was extraordinarily excited to take him, but I don't know if there's a single wide receiver left I care about now.
Nah, I took the last good one. I mean,
I like the Rashad Bateman.
Nook is out there. If you want the
Yeah.
old wide receivers, which
I like old wide receivers. Yeah,
I cracked the seal with Calvin Ridley.
I mean, I'm looking forward to getting to just continuing to catch the falling knife on Michael Thomas in like round 15 that we won't be drafting. It's
God,
just,
dude,
it's
you
a
and
knife
Michael
that just
Thomas.
continues to fall, and you catch a little bit more blood each time. But the knife just fits so nicely in my hand now. There's just a nice little knife hole right through my palm where it's just
Dude, why
Sit.
is this getting so graphic?
A knife hole through my palm.
yeah. That's how it feels drafting Michael Thomas the last couple of years for sure.
There you
I would,
go.
I would not draft him. That would be my advice.
Man, it was a fun 2 weeks. Great 2 weeks.
Oh, look, we're on the Dynasty Hot Sauce pod. Live mock with Shane, Chase, and friends. He doesn't know Jay's or Jay's
That's-
name, so you guys are
I'm
just
friends. I'm
Yeah,
friends.
you're the part of the friends.
That's right.
Uh,
I don't even know what to do here.
I'm sorry.
I don't
Well,
even-
Yeah,
I
Balls
don't
is
want
life though. That's
PFD.
not. We're not doing redraft. Ridley, I'm thinking if it's mid fourth and underdog, that's a redraft, right? Or best ball.
That is
Ridley
best ball.
Dillon.
Yeah,
Nice.
it is a seasonal format.
Yeah, that's a little too high.
What do you think about AJ Dillon? I mean,
Oh, I was going to take AJ Dillon.
because
He's
what's
going to have.
interesting-
Oh, damn it. Go ahead.
Good pick, Scott. It's interesting where this is the first year that AJ Dillon has like no hype on him, and it's probably the year that he actually has the
Yes.
best chance of leading the backfield because Aaron Jones is they could save $10 million if they
Cut him.
release him, which they may do. So it's kind of interesting that this is the year nobody cares about AJ Dillon anymore, but this actually might be the year it happens. It's probably
I wanted to take AJ Dillon. That was my whole game.
The
plan,
thing with the Packers right now is everything is that's being talked about, of course, is Aaron Rodgers and what they're going to do. Are they going to trade him or whatnot? So I think that's probably some of what the issue is there. But Larry, I'm pulling the thing up. So what do you want to look at here?
Am I up?
No, you've got 2 picks in front of you. Shane is actually fixing the auto draft again.
Oh, what the shit? No one told me I was up.
Chase is going to auto draft.
I'm taking it.
So you're up in 2 picks and 4 2 picks.
Okay.
What's the take on Miles Sanders for you guys? I mean, is he going to end up remaining with the Eagles? Are they going to?
I don't know.
I would hope not.
If
Why
he
would you
ends
hope
up somewhere, if he ends up somewhere where he can run in a straight line behind a well-blocked lane, then he'll have about 12 points per game, which I'm sure will be thrilling. And otherwise, he'll end up somewhere where he'll be even more relevant.
All right, Larry, where are you at? What you want to do here?
All right, let me look at the QBs again.
So he's going to end up with the Chiefs, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he could do the Ronald Jones role from.
All right, give me Derek Carr.
Well, I like that. Nice.
And let's see who else.
I was hoping Derek Carr to make it back.
Chase was hoping everybody.
Give me
makes
Aaron
it back.
Rodgers.
Yeah, Chase had about 19 picks planned by now. Unfortunately, there's only 9 rounds.
I was really hoping for AJ Dillon. That was like my one that I thought would make it back to me. That's my baby. I have like 40% exposure to him in my 15 plus dynasty leagues.
You said Aaron Rodgers on this last pick.
I did. Let's do it.
There we go. We got the Jets stack.
Let's hope we got 2 years out of Rodgers.
Somehow, some way, you got it.
Between Rodgers and Carr at that turn, I 100% chance you have the next Jets quarterback. But if you want to be really sure, you can take Jimmy on your next one.
Oh my God.
Well, this is the 10th round, so this is
there
the
no
end,
next
right?
one.
Yeah, there is no
Yeah.
next one. So that's why he had to get both of the Jets' future quarterbacks.
Okay.
I was considering Jordan Love just
Because if you notice, if you look just behind him, you'll see Zach Wilson, the MILF hunter.
Yeah.
So we know exactly where Larry Monkey's allegiance lies.
Yes. His eyes are crossed out because this has been such a disappointment.
Is that a mask? Like, do you cut his eyes out and use that as the mask so when you go out like trick or treating?
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I should go out and pick up some cougars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great pick, mate. Great pick. Always in favor of taking dusty old Tyler Lockett, perpetually undervalued.
I don't care that I'm reaching for this player. I typically wouldn't, but since it's only 10 rounds, I'm taking the wide receiver 1 that I'm reaching for.
Oh,
so
I'm gonna hate this, aren't I?
no, you're gonna love it.
Yes, you are. It's gonna be like
that's fine. I don't mind that pick.
Darius
That's fine.
Toney.
wide receiver 1. I hear you.
I don't hate
Wide
that
receiver 1 for the Chiefs.
Look at Scott Connor over here just snatching up all the mobile QBs.
That's an unreal pick. I mean, in the 10th round, you guys gonna let
10th round.
Mac Jones call the 10th
Right.
round? Come on, guys.
It's you too. You're here too.
I picked 3 quarterbacks. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I think okay. This one here is probably a little. I wouldn't say a reach, but I'm
You
gonna
guys
go
are
ahead and
taking
take.
Miles Sanders and Kadarius Toney with Mac Jones still on the board. Come on.
Yeah, that's just bad.
You took in
Toney.
Njoku.
Yeah,
traded
because I have 5. I have 5 of my 9 picks devoted to positions of scarcity.
Well, he has 5 quarterbacks.
and a tight end, so he knows what he's doing.
Hell with it. Give me Mike Evans right here.
Why
let
are we
him-
not
let him
looking at
fall
the
to the
draft
10th
board?
round.
Can we shrink
30.
this queue here?
Am I ever getting the draft again? Jesus.
Yeah, you got one more coming.
Yeah.
I traded for Toney today, actually.
Hater, can we see?
Yeah,
the
what
draft?
was that
Oh,
trade?
that's after.
What was the
That's a
trade?
good
Let us know the trade.
Just Irv Smith for Toney,
Right.
straight up.
What?
I'd give up Irv Smith for Kadarius.
Sorry.
In a 1.75, 14 team.
Don't care.
I love Irv Smith, and I would give that up in a heartbeat.
Oh, Irv
Yeah.
Smith is useless. Yeah, you give him up for a roster
Behind
spot.
Hawkinson?
I figured Toney with another year with Mahomes. I mean, I don't know. In
Dude,
between all those injuries,
you gave up Irv fucking Smith. Like you basically got Tony for free, which is a
yeah. I
great
mean,
price.
literally, people still want Irv Smith. He's still rostered in dynasty leagues.
I still roster him, but I'm not trading for him.
I would trade him for any undrafted free agent running back in this class that makes a 53-man roster.
Didn't he have a touchdown in like the playoffs, Irv?
He did actually. I forgot that he played on the Vikings. I was looking up who wore 84 on that team when that happened.
Oh my God, stop! No, you weren't.
I actually was. I forgot that he Well, I didn't know that he got promoted off IR. I thought he was done for the year. And then I forgot that he still played on the
when he
team.
caught that. I was like, Irv Smith.
I played him in DFS that week.
Nice.
Why? Why did you play Irv Smith?
Because he was freaking free. He was free on DraftKings. Like he was completely free. He was like 2K. So I played him all over the place.
Jacob, do you pay attention to anything he says on Friday nights? When
Yeah,
you're talking?
I can promise you we did not talk about Irv
We
Smith.
did.
on
I
the
brought up
DFS
Irv Smith. I
podcast.
swear to God, we brought up Irv Smith.
If you brought up Irv Smith, I went into a trance.
I swear to God, I brought up Irv Smith. I said he's a sneaky play. He's sitting at like 2,100 or whatever the price was.
Nice, Jordan. Love
I
there.
think it was the last episode or second to last episode we did, or last episode.
It would have been the second last.
Yeah, I talked about Irv Smith. I did. I was like, it's gross to play, but if there's anybody that you want to move,
And I think he was like a tight
play.
9 that week because every tight end had 20 points that whole week.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, let's go through this right quick. Leaving out, of course, the auto picks. Chase, which one did you like the best other than your own?
Oh God, I got to review an entire board.
Yeah,
real quick.
just kind of real quick look at them.
Fuck it real quick.
Yeah, just fuck it. Jacob, go ahead. I know you've been paying attention to this board the whole night.
Oh well, I like Shane's and I like Scott's because in my opinion, 50% of your first 10 rounds in a board like this should be allocated towards quarterback and tight end, and they both did that. So I like to see that. And every other team is bad. Yeah. Mine's good.
I was just saying, including yourself, because
my team is good.
You only have 3 quarterbacks, whereas Shane's got 4.
And I
Scott
have 2
got
tight
5.
ends. I have 3 and 2.
Okay.
Shane has 4 and 1, and Scott has 5 and 1.
5 and 1.
So
yeah.
we like to see that. And specifically, we invested in. We have a lot of value. I like my team. I like their teams. These auto draft teams are hilarious, but
Shane, what do you think about these drafts?
Whose draft?
Any of them?
I mean,
which one is yours besides yours? Which one is your favorite?
Oh, I can't go with Scott then. Mine,
Hey, we have to keep in mind too, just for the record, that like a lot of these startup drafts, we're doing a startup draft, so not everybody's going to know exactly how to draft. So some of these auto drafts might be somewhat similar to what we've seen.
Mm-hmm. And so, go ahead, Shane.
I would like. I like Jacobs, and not just because he liked mine, but he's got Jalen Hurts. I love Kyle Pitts. Like I'm a Kyle Pitts fucking fanatic. Breece Hall fanatic, and then Bryce Young in the 4th, which again in a real startup draft that should not happen. And then Gibbs in the round after that. You know what I mean? Then he's going upside wide receivers with Christian Watson. He threw a little Geno Smith in there. Just in case, Bryce isn't ready to go week 1 for the Texans or wherever he's playing. So I like Jacobs' draft.
When Geno proves that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, again, I'll be
In
getting
Tampa.
multiple firsts.
You know what? I'll tell you, I like Kev's draft too, though. To get
I like
Trey
Kev,
Lance,
too.
where he got Trey Lance, is
Like
really good. Really
And Kev actively got me annoyed on multiple occasions by picking players that I wanted. So
yeah, you can tell that's who has a good draft when you're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that I hit up Scott and I was like, hey, can we get you in the draft? And then because next week I wanted to get on and hopefully talk some more about strategy and stuff. But Larry, when you look at this board, I know you jumped in a little bit later. So take that situation away from it. Yeah. What do you see on this board that actually stands out, makes you go, oh yeah, I like that team or whatnot?
I like the Burrow, Bijan, locking up wide receivers with Diggs and Smith, Hawkinson. I like this guy's build. I mean, I'm not, Kenny Pickett, whatever. But I certainly wouldn't have gone wide receiver, quarterback, tight end in a non-premium. I'm not touching the tight end this early in a non-premium. So I would probably load it up on quarterbacks. What Scott did, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson. I mean, that's a group. Can't argue with that start. And then he doubles that with London and Higgins. locks up another 2 quarterbacks. I mean, this is all trade bait right here. Same thing with Shane. You guys got all those QBs. This is the cheapest you're going to get him in a startup.
Right. Yeah. Anything else to add, Chase?
Honestly, if Scott went for more upside wide receivers, which I think Higgins and Drake London are somewhat limited, Deontay Johnson is what we've seen, and then Brandon Ayuk is what we've seen. I think Drake London is limited. I don't think he's ever going to be a wide receiver like top 10 or top 7 wide receiver. I think he could end up having a season inside the top 12.
Is it the 29% target share as a rookie that
I know
you?
It's a system that he's in, and how they
landing spot
consider the
corresponded.
I know. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
but
he's going to be 22 this year. He's going to play with several more quarterbacks until who knows? Like he could
possibly.
Maybe he'll be DJ Moore and Terry McLaurin, and he'll be 27. And
that's kind of where I see him.
But we have no idea. No clue. There's like 9 quarterbacks that are entrenched in the NFL right now.
Yeah. Well, I see him his upside right there with T. Higgins. I think that they both have similar upsides, which is borderline wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2 numbers. That's upside. So for me, I ended up loving. I like Shane's draft. I liked Jacob's draft a lot, getting Jalen Hurts, Pitts, Breece Hall, and Bryce Young, and Jamar Gibbs. I think that's just a solid start overall. And then you can play with wide receivers, throughout the drafts, especially next year. What I wanted to focus on was getting wide receivers in the upcoming draft. So a lot of the draft picks that I took were essentially trade targets that I'm hoping will have 1 or 2 good games. You can trade off and then try to build for a future. If nobody wants it, you still have high upside with this team, although it's a very low floor because of the injury history for a lot of my players.
Hey, that DeAndre Swift pick that I think you said that was autoed on you, right?
It was, but I probably would have taken him anyways. I can't remember who I was going to take over that.
That would have been my question. Where would he have went?
Metcalf was my guy that I would have gone with. But I mean, it was close. I have them neck and neck in dynasty values.
Yeah. I know Swift is starting to get a bad rap for
Swift still goes pretty early in dynasty startups because he's one of those guys where it's like, half the league's going to be way out. But the startup doesn't really come down to the aggregate, right? It's like who's the highest on Swift and how high are they? And usually there's still
100%.
a couple guys in every league that still feel very rosy about him.
And his most hated most hated frenemy is no longer on the Detroit Lions staff, right?
Right. Yeah.
So there is that. Maybe he will actually get to play. But well, guys, let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's let everybody know what's going on over the next week. Larry, thank you for jumping in. What do you got going on over there at Dynasty at the Hot Sauce?
Dynasty Hot Sauce Pod. Follow us. Follow the show. We're talking all kinds of good stuff. I'll be jumping on the show in about 30 minutes. We got Hollywood Titan coming on to talk a little IDP and how that works within a rookie draft these days. But we'll get into the rookies, get into different stuff along the way while we lead up to the draft. But follow us at Dynasty Hot Sauce. I'm at FF Larry Monkey, my partner at Run DFF. We're on all the socials, drop an episode per week. Thanks for having me, guys. This is great.
Absolutely. So just letting everybody know in the chat, as soon as you log off of here, run over there, go ahead and log in and start blowing up his chat over there. Shane, what is going on this week with you, sir?
I'm about to go record Dynasty Trades HQ podcast after this. And then tomorrow night, I'll be streaming live Dynasty Trades in 5 with my dudes Scott and Clay. Come give us super chats because I got to pay for another rental car, so I could really use that.
What did you do? Did you wreck the car again?
No, this is the same one that someone tried to steal a couple weeks ago, but I got to get everything fixed now. I got a date Friday, so fingers crossed. Maybe I'll have a good story next weekend.
What is Walmart?
You
take it to Walmart?
Yeah, we're in the Walmart. Thank you.
How old is she? Is she in that like 36 to 46 range?
Do we have mutual friends?
34 years old.
34.
No, And
Probably
no,
too young for you, but okay.
DiCaprio
way too old.
situation.
Way too young for me. But no, I would never date anyone that was a mutual friend between me and you, Chase, because I don't want to get sloppy seconds.
Oh my god.
Or whatever venereal diseases you might have passed on them. That's 6 degrees.
Hey, I just got tested.
You don't ever say that. Jacob, what do you got going on?
Well, real quick, could you imagine like Chase turns his lights off right now and then just put a black light on? Like how gross that would be.
Yeah,
I had to go through and clean my room the other day and make sure I use this to get all the.
My goodness.
Jacob, what's going on with you this week?
You know, we need some more puritanical morality on this show. Sometimes we just get it's just debaucherous.
I didn't say that. That right there, though, that's the.
Yeah. How dare you? No, I don't have that much going on these days. You can find all my written work at the moment is in the Bulletproof Patreon group. We are currently on hiatus. Full Tilt Dynasty podcast will be back in a few weeks. We're just our regular off-season break. So right now, podcasting-wise, you can also find Sweat and Bullets. We just released an episode on Super Bowl Sunday, so you can catch that. We'll have more coming in the next couple of weeks. So keep an eye on your feeds for that. Otherwise, you can find me on Twitter at Jakob Sanderson.
Chase.
Oh man, you guys can go check me out all over the place over there on Twitter at FF_intervention. I got so much stuff going on, but the big thing I want to shout out is our YouTube channel, Fantasy Intervention. It's been nuts, man. Ever since Gator Jay has been taking over, we've seen a significant increase in followers. So I appreciate you guys who have been following. We've seen an increase in views back to what we were seeing about around this time last year when I started to be able to, divulge into the analytics and whatnot. And Gator Jay's taken over from that. He's done a great job with that. So continue, if you guys are watching, to subscribe, to follow, check that out, and make sure you guys use promo code Advice10 over there at Trophy Smack. You'll get 10% off a trophy, a ring, a belt, or as you can see up on the wall smack, which is our newest thing. You guys can put whatever image you want. I have a grandmother flipping off the camera, so
love that.
That is
for you guys.
from messages I've seen. That is actually your grandmother flipping people off.
Yikes. She have a shirt on or what's going on?
Mad grandma.
Don't put whatever image you want up there and then throw it on your wall, however you want it.
Oh my
That's
god.
right. That looks so much better that way. Well, guys, you can find me over at FantasyJ77 over there on Twitter. You can find me here every Wednesday night. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you're commenting on these. The algorithm loves it. I love it. Gives me something to look forward to. Thank you, Nate Markham, for joining us. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Herms, Charles, or Scott. Everybody for jumping in tonight. Guys, we greatly appreciate it. We thank you for letting us intervene with your fantasy life. We out.